is the Hollywood Chronicles with Frank McCann. Tune in each week for exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities.
Frank McCann here. So much more importantly, from Ted Lasso, Kola Bokinni. And he's terrific. If you've seen Top Boy, you saw him in there, and he was just everything I've seen this guy in, I love him in. But boy, he sometimes he just steals the show. I can't imagine anyone else playing his role in Ted Lasso. And by the way, this is one of those shows. It's on the third season now, but it's one of those shows that is going to be around a long, long time. And without further ado, Kola, how are you?
Oh, I'm perfect. Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, listen, thrilled to have you. And I got to ask you, I mean, did you know this was going to be a big deal from day one? Did it take a little time before it sunk in? Or, who could have predicted the success of Ted Lasso?
I don't know anyone that could have predicted it. Well, maybe like a fortune teller or something like that. No, I don't think I did. I need to speak to the younger me. I can't remember, 3-4 years ago now. No, I'm joking. Nah, no chance. Not in a million years could I have predicted the success that the show's had. But you know what? I ain't gonna, be here, come on here and start like being like, oh yes, I knew it. No. None of us knew it. We just, tried to create something for the best of our ability, and it just so happens that everyone around me had some really, really high ability. Yeah, it's just wonderful to see everyone's reaction to it and to our little show.
Well, listen, you got a great character. I can't imagine anyone else playing this, and I hear people say it all the time. You own this character. It's evolving in front of us. Tell people who don't know the show what you think of Issac McAdoo.
I think Isaac is like an ocean of feelings, trapped in a well. He is a brick wall, but sometimes you see one little chip fall off, and you see beneath that, and then you see all this. You're like, whoa, wait, what was that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's a man of very few words, but also 1,000 subtext. It's hard to explain. He's a conundrum. He's an onion. That's what some people have compared him to. He's a leader. He's a leader, but he's just figuring out he's a leader. He's a leader, but he's not at his full form yet. He's still like a leader in training, but still just taking it in his stride and taking day by day, and one step after the other. To be honest, I want to use that. Well, but it's beautiful to see him evolve.
Yeah, it's terrific. It must be exciting. And again, this is coming from a non-actor, but watching you develop a character with so many layers, it's a beautiful thing. You're terrific at what you do, and this character is yours, and you're evolving in front of our eyes. And I don't know how many people are like watching it like I'm watching it, but I'm into good acting, and you're really doing a wonderful job with this. I hate to ask you
Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, listen, thank you. You're doing great stuff here. I hate to ask you a trite question, but are you harking back to anyone you knew? Is there anyone that reminds you of this team captain in your life, and you kind of go to that person and pull from that?
Yeah. There's a lot of people that remind me of Isaac. My youth team coach at Athenley in Southeast London has a bit of Isaac in him. And where it was really hard to tell what he's thinking. But he's thinking 1,000 things. But he's only ever going to tell you the question that you've asked him. You know, I wanted that to kind of show, and yeah, pretty much. There's a lot of people like my family members, a bit of myself as well, in there. I'm not as patient as Isaac, to be honest, but I try to be.
Kola, let me ask you: Is there a big difference between the British actors that you've worked with and American actors? Is there a blatant difference? Does it kind of go individual to individual? But is there any generalization you could say that British actors are more like this and American actors are more like that?
Yeah, I could say with British actors and directors, and even though there's a lot of British directors, mainly British directors on Ted Lasso, to be honest. But when it comes to actors, it's more in America. It's more of improvisation, and what can you come up with in the moment, and what you can add to the scene. With British actors, it's a lot more structured, and it's a lot more of a dance, of a beat. It's beat by beat. That's the difference between American and British actors. To me, that's my opinion, by the way. I think American actors are more sporadic.
Yeah, that's interesting.
If you'd ask me.
Yeah, no, I mean, with regards to you, do you find yourself to be a more of an improver, or do you stick to a structure?
I swing towards the improv. I love it. It's alive. It's fun. It's energetic. It keeps you on your toes. And that resonates with my earlier footballing days, where it's almost chaotic, but it's beautiful.
Kola, congratulations on everything. Sky's the limit, right?
Thank you.
Things are just going wonderful. Congrats on Ted Lasso, but everything else that you've done, it's just you're building a great body of work. Can you give us a website, social media site, somewhere where we could follow along with what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at Kola Bokinni, and on Instagram of the same name at Kola Bokinni.
Kola, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Kola Bokinni, everyone, just terrific actor. Ted Lasso just launched their season 3, just last week, and Netflix hit a home run with Top Boy, and a big reason why is Kola Bokinni, and listen, interesting. I asked that question to a lot of British actors, about differences between American and British actors, and a lot of times they like punt, and they don't jump on the question, and I get it. I get why they do it, and I don't want to offend anybody. But he said something that I've always thought, and I don't know, I'm not an actor, right? But I would assume, just stereotypically, that and that can get you in a lot of trouble sometimes. That British actors stay to the script, right? They kind of stick with the script, and American actors like to improv it a little more. Like Scorsese, right? I mean, he likes improv coming out of his actors and his talent, and it's one of Scorsese's talents, right? Is he allows that to happen. And then there's other structured, directors, and they don't want you doing anything that's not on script. And when when it comes down to it, if you think about it, America is much less structured than Great Britain. I've been to London a couple of times. To say I'm an expert is stretching it. Very short periods of time there, but you could just tell from the community, and great people over there, really wonderful people over there. But there is, in general, and the British folks, is a lot less improv than there is in America. A lot more, look, I keep going back to it. He said it, structure there than there is here. I mean, here, just, it's much more unpredictable, and I should say much less predictable than other places. Certainly, Europe has a feel for structure. France, I get a lot of that when I go to France, and different folks around. And again, individuals are individuals. You can poke holes in what I'm saying by saying, oh, wait a second, this guy was a great improver and he was British. And no, I get it. We get it. We're looking for a generalization here. But anyway, Kola Bokinni has been our very special guest. Ted Lasso is a big hit. And new episodes each Wednesday on Apple Plus. And tune in. He sounds like a good guy. Kola Bokinni, and big ceiling ahead for him. Frank McKay signing off. We'll see you all next time.
You've been listening to the Hollywood Chronicles with Frank McKay. Tune in next week for more celebrity interviews with your favorite Hollywood stars.